I'm Steve Barber. I'm the Executive Chef of Cafeteria Services at Southern Adventist University. There's nothing typical about a day. You can have anything happen, from people getting sick and calling in, student workers being sick or having a homework assignment that they need to do so they can't come in, to being overstaffed. A typical day is preparing food for upwards of 1,500 to 2,000 students. That's including breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Getting food out and making sure that everybody is happy, make sure it's fresh and safe. It gets a little difficult, but it is a lot of fun, and it is challenging if you like challenging stuff. I like interacting with people from all different cultures, people from different walks of life, creating different foods, creating different menus, looking up something and changing it to meet your own style, putting your own signature on it. Cooking is an art form. I was told a long time coming into school that cooking is an art, baking is a science, because you have to really learn a lot about baking, and I really respect everybody that works here. But if you can let your artistic creative juices flow, then it will really and truly, be a blessing to somebody. The hardest part about my job is the creativity that I have on the job, and you don't want to get redundant, or you don't want to stay with the same concept or the same menu items, because people will get bored. The biggest challenge about my job is making sure that I can meet everybody's taste buds. Everybody has different taste buds, and everybody cooks differently. Everybody's mother has cooked differently, or everybody's father has cooked differently. So here I come trying to create food and a meal for you. I have to make sure that, one, the food is going to be fresh; two, that it's cooked properly; three, that it's stored properly and is not going to dry out. Is it going to be covered? Is it not going to be covered? Is it too soon to fire it so that it will be up to standards, or edible or quality or appearance-wise will be appetizing, and put out on the deck. I have to make sure that my expediters know how to put it out on the deck. I have to make sure that my cooks know when to cook it or when to pull it from the deck. I have to make sure that the decks are up to temperature. I have to make sure that it's enough steam or it's hot enough to put in the deck. I also have to make sure that we don't throw away a lot of food that comes back from the deck when we're refurbishing and everything. And also have to make sure and find out ways to utilize leftovers. And all of that is before 8:30 in the morning. And I start work at 8. So I'm trying to stay ahead of the game, to make sure that all transitions are smooth, because people are really counting on the guidance and directorship of the executive chef in the kitchen.